Hello and welcome back to my channel. This will be a pick a pal love reading. I love doing these and the last one was so fun that I decided to do another one. So we have pal 1, pal 2, and pal 3. I'm going to zoom in accordingly. And you may not can tell, but there are cards underneath each of these. And I want you to take your time in deciding which one is drawing you in. And there will be timestamps in the description box for each appropriate selection. And I will see you there. Okay, so if you chose pal 1, this is your video. So the advice card we're going to set off to the side, but let's see what we have underneath here. Okay, so we have worth waiting for, getting to know each other, and unrequited love. So worth waiting for says divine timing is at work in your love life. Getting to know each other says as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And we have unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. And I do want to note, and I don't think I said it earlier when you were making your selection, but I have a cold. So let's go further. Just letting you guys know why my voice sounds the way that it does. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords energy. Okay, so I definitely feel like with this, what we have coming through the reading is you're sort of being encouraged to release this connection. So some of you, if you pick this particular pal, I'm hearing soul tie. I'm hearing that there is a connection that you could be in or some kind of cycle that really needs to end. You know, it's really time to let it go. And maybe some of you are getting to the point where you're ready to let it go with this person because you're seeing and feeling like it's just not working. And there is some nervousness with this, rightfully so and understandably so, because maybe this is somebody that you've been with for a number of years where, you know, you've never known anyone else or you've been with this person for a long time. And, you know, when you get to know somebody, it's just magic. But what this energy is sort of alluding to is that you're meeting somebody new. Okay, you're meeting somebody new here. And I feel like in order for this new energy to come into your life, you're having to let go of the old and release the old. So we have 7 of Cups and 3 of Cups. This energy is very indicative of opportunity. So you do have a choice in the matter. You just want to make sure that you choose the right thing. And the unrequited love card is coming out because maybe you're coming to some realizations that this person means a lot to you, but as a friend. They mean a lot to you, but as something else. You mean a lot to them, but as a friend. Or maybe it's just time to release the connection for now. So those are the messages for pal 1. These are not going to be very long, but overall what this reading is kind of encouraging you to do is to get to know somebody new and to really open yourself up to different things. And the worth waiting for card is coming through because it's letting you know that divine timing is something, it's a factor that's going on in your love life. It's a reason for why certain things are maneuvering the way that they are. So your advice card comes from the gift of gratitude, heart chakra. So, you know, what I'm kind of getting from this energy is to really thank this person for the connection. Be grateful for the lessons that you've learned in the connection, but also the gift of gratitude shows. I don't know why I'm kind of getting the sense that for some of you, this person is someone that you care about, whether you're with them or not. There's always going to be a connection. There's always going to be a friendship or a really strong bond there, no matter what becomes of the relationship. So I kind of get the sense that the gift of gratitude is talking about really placing this person in the right place in your life and, you know, compartmentalizing it properly and allowing other things to take priority. I don't know why I'm getting a strong sense of that, but that's what I have for pal 1. I'm sending lots of love and light your way. Hello, if you chose pal number 2, this video is for you. Now let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to push the advice card off to the side. And of course, disclaimer, I'm getting over a cold. That explains my voice. So let's start with the Romance Angels Oracle. It says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. And reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Interesting. And for tarot, we have 9 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Death card. Interesting. Okay. So if you chose this particular pal, there's definitely somebody circling the block in your life here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is something that needs to happen. Let me bring this a little closer. Let's get a little closer to the cards. There we go. That's a little bit better. Just because there is some sort of reconciliation with this person doesn't mean that it needs to happen. For whatever reason, there was a codependency that needed to be broken here, and the Death card represents a lot of changes or a cycle ending. So some kind of completion in a sense. And you know, this is very interesting because the Page of Swords and Page of Cups, this is almost like new energy and really trying to move forward. Some of you, if you pick this pal, you may really find yourself not wanting to be in this reconciliation with this person because you may recognize that there are some codependent cycles between you two. So addiction doesn't always have to be drugs or alcohol. And I say that often. Sometimes addiction can be it could be codependency. It can be depending on each other too much. It can be negative habits or, you know, a tendency to overthink, toxicity in the connection. It could be a number of different things that could represent addiction in the relationship. And this is a connection that you were separated from for a reason. So the 9 of Wands is coming out. I kind of get the sense that some of you walked away. And I feel like if you walked away from this person and they're coming back into the picture, I don't think that some of you are going to be so open to reconciliation. But I do think that what you're being encouraged to do is to keep an open mind in your connection here. So if you are especially a single person, you're being encouraged to really keep an open mind. If you're somebody that's coupled up, where maybe you and your person have not been seeing eye to eye, if you're married or if you're in a committed relationship, I feel like this energy is letting you know that there's going to be an opportunity to fix things, but there's a lot of changes that have to happen in the process of this, of the reparation. So things being repaired, it's going to require that there are some changes on both ends and that there's like accountability here. So no matter what your relationship status is, if you chose this particular deck or this particular pal, excuse me, this is letting you know that you're going to be making a lot of changes in your love life. You're going to be evolving and growing more as a person. And this energy even indicates that you're opening yourself up to different opportunities here. So let's take a look at your advice card. And it says, I am who I am, crown chakra. So this is really beautiful energy because this is about being unapologetically who you are. And the crown chakra deals with spiritual enlightenment and knowledge. So this is all about getting a deeper knowledge of yourself. And it seems like some of you you're cutting ties of old things. You're cutting ties with old ways of thinking. You're really making those necessary changes in your love life, whether you're single or coupled up or in a marriage or whatever the case. You're taking the necessary steps in order to better yourself moving forward. So I'm sending lots of love and light your way. Last but not least, we have pal number 3. So I've been telling the other pals, my voice sounds like this because I'm getting over a cold. I didn't say that in the first part of this video, so now I'm saying it. Advice card is going to go off to the side. Let's see what the Romance Angels Oracle deck has for you before we pull tarot. So we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So let's see what tarot has to offer. Ooh, Four of Swords, the Sun card, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Okay. So there are some of you, if you pick this deck, that have children, or maybe, I don't know why I get the sense that some of you are married if you chose this particular pal, or you're in a committed relationship, or you've had conversations with your person about having children. But I kind of like this energy, even though the Eight of Swords and Two of Swords is like mental energy, and it feels very withdrawn in a sense. I like it because there's a lot of optimism in your love life. So some of you are getting to know people and playfulness is coming out because you're being encouraged to flirt, have fun, really enjoy yourself, really tap into your inner child. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. So, you know, I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody that has a bit of baggage, or they have a previous family, or just some other issue here. And maybe it's not even really an issue, it's just more or less baggage, but you're being encouraged to really, I don't know, for whatever reason, you're being encouraged to stick it out. And I feel like with this particular pal here, we have the Four of Swords and the Eight, or Sun card, excuse me, the Four of Swords and the Sun card. The Eight of Swords is over here. I feel like this energy is encouraging you, if you're watching this right now, to really have fun in your love life, no matter what your relationship status is. If you're single, married, coupled up, or whatever the case, have fun. The Sun card is all about enjoying your inner child and really just enjoying things, like not taking life too seriously right now. And I feel like that is the key if you pick this particular deck. If you pick this particular deck, you're in your head way too much. You're in your head mentally, you're overthinking things, and there's no need to overthink things. Really give your negative thoughts a day off. So that's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like if you chose this particular tarot deck, this is letting you know that you're going to be fine. I keep saying tarot deck. I meant pal. If you chose this particular pal, this is an indication that your love life is really going in the right direction and that you should trust the process here. I definitely feel that this is positive energy and I like it. I'm actually here for it. Now, some of you are getting to know somebody again and you don't really know much about them, but this is a time, for you to let your hair down and have fun. This is a time for you to get to know people and to really not take yourself too seriously. If you're coupled up and you're in a marriage or relationship, maybe you've gotten away from that fun factor a little too much, and it's time to really tap back into that. So I'm getting inner child all over the place. We got child, inner child, and then the Sun is inner child. So it's just giving me, don't take anything too seriously here. Okay, so if you made it to the end of this reading, I'm definitely sending a lot of love and light your way. Oh, excuse me, before I go, advice card, duh. We have the Ritual, Honoring Cycles, Root Chakra. So, oh, let's zoom in on that. That's a beautiful card, by the way. Isn't that beautiful? So the Root Chakra is all about foundation, security, stability. And, you know, it's really encouraging you to focus a lot on rooting and grounding yourself. You know, this particular message was about having fun and finding the fun in life again, finding the fun in your relationship and in love. So one way that you can do that is by grounding in nature, taking a walk, reconnecting, those sorts of things. So I'm definitely sending a lot of love your way. Again, if you made it to the end of this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you later. Love and light to you.